What's good, everybody? Today I am in the Cosy, as you can see. I took the trip up to the Nissan Skyline Prince Museum with a friend of mine, and his GT-R is just over here. So we are going to go and take a look in, there's the GT-R. We're going to go take a look in this museum up these stairs, and I will spin this around. They've got a really cool little gift shop, and then the actual museum itself is downstairs. So this is the museum. There are a good selection of vehicles in here, some pretty special cars. Most of you who are Skyline fans will really appreciate seeing this place in the flesh. Right up at the front, we've got a silver 1994 R33 GT-R, and that's a Nürburgring driving experience car. That is quite a special one. You can see in there is a cage, or parts of. So this car has probably got some pretty cool heritage to it as well. Very, very clean car. So it's the driving experiment car for the Nürburgring, which is pretty cool. There is also the red, I think it's a V-Spec, R33 GT-R, very clean, very original, very rare in this colour. We've got a nice, lovely little Prince truck, 1952. It's a really cool looking thing. Look how the mirror sort of stands up on the front. So we've got apparently the second generation Skyline. This one we've got a 2000 GT. And then on the corner, we have a 1977 fifth generation Skyline, which I'm not all that interested in, if I'm honest. I mean, I can respect it, and obviously, I think it's cool, but yeah, does it mean that? Not really. Over this side, we have the sixth generation, 1981 ER30, DR30 are some of the names that it goes by, the models. And then we've got this DR30 as well, which is the RS Turbo. And this one here is the seventh generation from 1985. I quite like these, to be honest. These from the red, the DR30 onwards, I think are, pretty cool. Now, they have actually got a little theatre, but it's very catered towards the elder, and there are quite a lot of older people that come here. I like the banner across the top. And then in the middle, we get onto the really good stuff. So in the corner here, we have a Hakosuka, which is an actual racing car. It's a GT-R. This one has participated in the 1972 Fuji 300-kilometer speed race, and then you can see the other races that it's been in as well, just below. But that is a menacing look. And then I believe the one here is a rally car, which is also quite cool. But then we get onto the DR30 stuff again, and we've got the Advan S2000 class, 1999 DR30. It participated in 1999, not that the car is 99. We've also got the JSS race car, which is a wide body DR30. Anyway, this is more of my kind of thing. Now, this is chassis number 10001. It's GT-R Nismo number 1. And there's a heck of a list of races that has participated in from 1990 all the way to 1998. Wow, even the Spa 24-hour race. And then we have got the Trampio. But the fun fact about this car is it's not actually the original Trampio car. It was based on another car, and then the owner painted it with the Trampio livery. So it is awesome, looks absolutely awesome, but it is not actually the Trampio car. It is a Group A car though. And then we have got over here the 1998. Look at that. That is really, really cool. How cool is that? It's an Autobac Arta Skyline number 50. So it's actually an R33 GT-R. They definitely don't make them like this anymore. Massive wing, even got the little N1 style lip spoiler across the back like the 32s had. You can see the intakes in carbon leading from the roof into the car. That is something seriously cool. Yeah, that is super cool. For me, 32s are the absolute best in the series, no doubt about it. And although I am taking a little break from the 32s at the minute with the Cosy and the other cars that I've got, I do see one of these on the cards in the future again. But I mean, I've had like 10 to 12, so just taking a little rest from them. So this area here is basically the racing sort of lineup all the way down the middle. And then we've got some engines over there. We've also got an RB over here, 26. And then, yeah, we start to get into the road cars that are currently in here. We've got a R32 GT-R from 1990, and it's a Nismo model. It looks completely original, honestly. Just seeing this, even though, you know, the Cosy is sat outside, just seeing this, I really, really, really want another. And then beside it, now, I didn't know this, but these 32s, this is a Tommy Caira M20, M30, it actually came out in 1988. Now, I thought it was more of like a 1990, 91 car, but it isn't. It's a 1988 Skyline R32. So you learn something new every day. Over here, now this car, at first glance, it looks, you know, like a normal R32 GT-R. It's got N1 headlights. That's about it. No ducts, no wheels, well, different wheels. Everything looks stock. So the actual point about this car is that it says here, it has a sunroof, and it's not an aftermarket sunroof. It's a genuine sunroof that was made for the car by Nissan. So that's kind of special because I've never seen one of those. And then here we've got a lovely Bayside Blue R34 GT-R. Again, looks very stock. It's a V-Spec 2, and it's the final production car at the Murayama factory. It's a nice clean example, kind of special as well in its own way. And then this car here, this car has done the rounds on the internet, and it's, when I actually read, well, not word for word, but when I explain what it is, you're going to be a little bit surprised. So there's a few little add-ons. The wing, it's got some sort of a diffuser down on the bottom, the rear, 34 wheels, and of course it's matte black. Now this here is the R34 GT-R pre-production car, 1996. So this car was tested and used as the base, basically, of the R34 GT-R. And that is where it comes from. Funky lip on the bottom. This is a Nürburgring test car, an actual test car. Again, something else that's extremely cool. You can see the roll bar inside, and you can also see there's like notes attached to the dash. How cool. So this place does really pick up and collect these rare sort of versions of the GT-R, which I think is awesome because you're not really going to see this kind of stuff anywhere else, and it's cheap to get in here. The staff are amazingly friendly, mostly older people, and it's just always clean, always quiet. We've got a Gloria, I think. Oh yeah, Gloria Deluxe. Also a pretty cool thing to have. And if you look there, they've got the Olympic seat covers going on. So yeah, I mean, that's, you know, it's one of those places that if you really, really love GT-R and Skyline, and you love the whole memorabilia, and you know, you kind of want to get lost in the vibe of this place, then this is the place for you. There's never crowds of people in here. It's always calm, and you know, it's always calm and quiet. And I just, you know, I like coming here from time to time because they switch things up. So before, this Trampio was, well, the Calsonic car was here. And then the same owner took the Calsonic back and put this Trampio replica in its place. But then sometimes the Calsonic car comes back. So they kind of switch things up a little bit. And I just think that's really interesting. So yeah, I think we've seen everything that is in here. It's just breathtaking. This place is up on a really, really high, tall hill. And then on the backside is the most amazing view of Nagano that you can possibly imagine. So I hope you liked taking a look inside the museum. Thank you very much for watching as always. There'll be definitely more to come.